In 1977, hitchhiking was common. Trust came easily, and sometimes that trust ended inside a box. Colleen Stan was 20 years old when she stood by the roadside in Northern California, thumb raised, waiting for a ride to a friend's birthday party. She had done this many times before. She knew how to judge people, or at least, she thought she did. A blue van slowed beside her. A man, a woman, a baby in the back seat. Nothing looked dangerous. She got in. Minutes into the drive, the illusion shattered. A homemade wooden device was forced over her head. Her arms were restrained. Her screams disappeared inside the van. The couple had rehearsed this. The box was barely large enough to breathe inside. It was hidden beneath a waterbed. That would be her world. Hours became days. Days became years. Her captor told her she was no longer human, that she was property, that an invisible organization watched her every move and would kill her family if she disobeyed. Fear became obedience. For more than 7 years, Colleen Stan lived in captivity, locked away for 23 hours a day, allowed brief moments of freedom only because she had been broken enough to return willingly. The box always waited. This was not a monster hiding in the dark. This was a man with a family and a box. And Colleen Stan was not the only one. In 1981, a child rode her bicycle home. She never arrived. 10-year-old Ursula Herrmann left her cousin's house in Germany, pedaling down a quiet road she knew well. She vanished somewhere between childhood and home. Days later, her family's phone rang. A radio jingle played. Again and again. They didn't understand the message. By the time they tried, it was already too late. Ursula had been buried alive. Inside a narrow box in the forest. Food, light, a radio, but not enough air. The ventilation failed. The forest stayed quiet. Within hours, the box became a coffin. Decades later, questions remain. Justice was claimed, but the truth may still be buried. On Christmas break, a knock came at the motel door. The man claimed to be police. He was lying. Barbara Mackle was taken at gunpoint, driven far from help, buried alive inside a reinforced box. Unlike others, her box had air, just enough. She counted hours in darkness. After 83 hours, voices reached her. So did air. She survived. She was 15, alone, and trusted the wrong adult. She was forced to work, locked inside a metal box, hidden on illegal farmland. Police expected drugs. They found a child. Some prisons are never meant to exist, yet someone always builds them. Joelle Lockwood accepted an invitation from someone she knew. She never left. She was kept in a wooden cage, starved, controlled, treated as property. Freedom came from someone unexpected. The cage was opened. The nightmare ended. These were not legends, not myths, not horror movies. They were real.